What's up guys, Mickle here, and the XRP is dead crowd is screaming louder than ever, but I have never been more confident that they are about to be flat on their face wrong. Guys, in this video, I want to go over some fundamental developments that took place today that I believe is letting me know that the technical formation we're going to talk about at the end of this video is going to be massively bullish for XRP over the next couple months. Guys, there is a lot of people who are completely missing this. I want to open your eyes to just how positive this environment we are in right now is for XRP. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video to see that. You are not going to want to miss it. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. Thank you to everyone who takes the time to like these videos and to subscribe to the channel. Guys, these two things really do help me out so much. Also, if you ever need a good place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my favorite exchange Uphold down in the description of this video. With that said, though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the content. So guys, I want to start out this video with a couple very interesting announcements. And one, the Federal Reserve was just hacked. The data was leaked and it is now live on the internet. So guys, this is going to be very interesting to see what comes out of this. So far, what I know is there was a massive amount of documents leaked. People are still sifting through it, so we haven't gotten any spicy information yet, but this is highly interesting and goes to something that I believe is much more important here, and that is that the Federal Reserve and a lot of these other big banking institutions and government agencies are not technology providers. Guys, if these people can't even keep their data safe, how do you think they are going to build the rails for the next generation financial system? They are not. Have you ever been on a government website before? It is terrible. These people do not employ technologists. They do not have the capability or expertise at these organizations to build out the rails for the next generation financial system. And they are 100% going to be relying on players like Ripple using the XRP ledger to build the next generation infrastructure for the financial system we're heading into. Guys, this is just further confirmation to me that the Federal Reserve and the other big banking agencies and organizations are severely in the dust when it comes to upgrading their infrastructure, and they are going to need to work with players like Ripple when it comes to building the next generation rails. And guys, what we're seeing is that is happening in real time. It might not be happening in the United States yet, but the United States is going to capitulate. Just today, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority actually released a brand new report breaking down the importance of AMMs. Guys, the XRP Ledger AMM is growing at a rapid clip. It is now locked up over 10.5 million XRP and has only been live for about a month. It took Uniswap close to 3 months to lock up $1 million in volume, and that has happened on the XRP Ledger tenfold in just a month. Guys, this is very, very exciting, and to make things even more exciting, the RLUSD stablecoin, likely the biggest asset in the automated market maker, hasn't even been released yet. So guys, what we're going to see over the next couple months is more and more value pouring into the automated market maker. And now that it's catching the eyes of people like the Hong Kong Monetary Authority and likely many other large institutions, it is all but confirmed to me that we are about to see bigger and bigger players issuing more and more important assets on the XRP ledger, ultimately sucking up XRP in the automated market maker to create liquidity between these pristine assets. Guys, the biggest issue with the automated market maker on the XRP ledger right now is just a lack of high quality assets. But the more we see real institutions, people like the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, governments, banks, central banks, issuing assets and currency on the XRP ledger, the more we are going to see XRP tied up as liquidity to facilitate the transfer of these assets. Guys, this is super, super exciting. And a couple months ago, I was making a lot of videos talking about how the XRP ledger was going to be the premier chain for institutional DeFi. Guys, I think that is playing out right in front of us. The institutions, the biggest players in the world who control all the value, have not stepped into crypto yet. Right now, they are evaluating their options. They are testing. And I believe the XRP ledger, with amendments like clawbacks, decentralized ID, and other institutionally friendly things that allow these institutions to interact with these systems in a compliant way, are going to be absolutely massive alongside the speed and efficiency of the XRP ledger to allow them to onboard their products into this next generation financial system in a seamless and productive way. Guys, I have never been more excited about the XRP ledger being positioned as an institutional chain to allow the next generation financial system to be built alongside the players today who hold all the money. The rest of the cryptocurrency industry took the strategy of disrupting the system and trying to kick all these players out of the system. Ripple understood from the start this was never going to happen, and it was better to work with the system. What we're seeing right now is these players acknowledging this, starting to take steps to adopt these chains, and what I believe we're going to see is that happen at an even more rapid clip over the next couple months as we get regulations that allow them to adopt these technologies in their full capacity. Really exciting stuff right here. And like I said, we are just at the start of things like the automated market maker. They're already locking up tens of millions of XRP, and we haven't even seen the start of the most important assets being issued there that will ultimately be issued there over the long term. I want to move on and show you one last thing before we get into a technical chart, and that is Gary Gensler talking earlier today. And guys, I didn't even really want to play this because listening to Gary Gensler at this point kind of makes me throw up in my mouth every single time we hear him, but I figured I'd play this to you because, guys, it's kind of just comical at this point, and this lets me know that this guy has to be out the door soon.
The result? This is a field that the leading lights from a couple years ago are either in jail, about to go to jail, or waiting extradition. Think about it. This is that field.
The Biden administration has prided themselves on trying to be more pro-cryptocurrency. Guys, you cannot be pro-cryptocurrency with Gary Gensler at the head of the SEC. To even make this comment is disgusting. The SEC literally let all the fraudulent players walk through the door and slam the door on all the players who are trying to do things the right way. Gary Gensler is sitting there talking about how everyone in crypto is criminals. Meanwhile, he's the reason the criminals are running free, and people like Ripple and people like Coinbase, people like Grayscale have had to fight litigation. It's an absolute joke. The Biden administration is going to have to get rid of this guy if they ever want to be taken seriously on crypto. And I love the fact that he's not standing down, because ultimately the Biden administration is going to understand that they need to either get rid of this guy or lose the entire pro-cryptocurrency voter base. A total joke. I cannot believe he's still coming out here and taking this approach, but it's a massive slap in the face to the people in the industry who are trying to build things to help the system. Guys, it is insane to me that this is the position he's taking, but it makes me ultimately extremely bullish on him not being at the SEC much longer. Guys, I want to finish this video off with a chart that I believe is going to be very hard for the XRP is dead people to see, because this is ultimately what I believe is the end game for XRP and why I am so confident with where XRP sits right now. Guys, in the beginning of the video, I talked about a lot of the fundamental developments for XRP, why big institutions are going to come to the XRP ledger, how we already see large institutions like the Hong Kong Monetary Authority engaging with things like AMMs, working with Ripple, and progressing to a point where they're going to adopt a lot of these decentralized systems to upgrade their current rails. I have talked about why I think the XRP ledger will be the choice, talked about why Ripple is the one getting in the rooms with these big players. They have all the connections. And these are all things that I think are absolutely critical to long-term success of a digital asset. But something we cannot ignore at the same time is the charts. And I like to make it clear on this channel. We talk about charts on this channel with the backdrop that the fundamentals are ultimately what matters most, but charts can at least open our eyes to what could be around the corner and how those fundamentals will ultimately be priced in. Guys, what you're looking at right now, I know it looks chaotic, is the XRP to Bitcoin price chart. And what you'll notice is right now, XRP to Bitcoin is at its historical 10-year bottom. Every single time XRP to Bitcoin has come down to this 10-year bottom, XRP has absolutely skyrocketed against Bitcoin. And the most important thing to understand here is every single time throughout history, XRP has come to the bottom of this range against Bitcoin, everyone was screaming that XRP was dead. Everyone was screaming that XRP was dead against Bitcoin. You have to get out of XRP. You have to get into Bitcoin. And it just so happens, because of the way this chart works, that is the exact moment where it was statistically the absolute worst time to get out of XRP and get into Bitcoin. Typically, on this chart, when XRP to Bitcoin is at this bottom, as you can see over here, Bitcoin is right around its all-time high, and XRP is right around where it's been trading for a substantial period of time, just like we're seeing now. And right when everyone starts to panic, right when everyone starts to say, I'm out of XRP, I'm going into Bitcoin, the chart takes everyone off guard, and XRP rapidly appreciates against Bitcoin. Typically throughout history, we have seen this happen when Bitcoin makes a new all-time high, consolidates, and then continues on. And in that time period, XRP appreciates at a rapid fashion, far outperforming Bitcoin's gains. Guys, I have a feeling we are right around the corner from this exact thing happening. The charts are telling us that this is right around the corner. The fundamentals are telling us XRP is one of the best positioned digital assets in the entire cryptocurrency market. Guys, people get very concerned because XRP is not performing at the current moment against Bitcoin. But history tells us this is completely normal and has absolutely no bearing on whether or not XRP will perform in the future. Every single time XRP has performed massively in the past, it was lagging before that. And just like every other time prior where XRP went up thousands of percents, it is also lagging now. Guys, I believe we are right around the corner from the XRP price chart, rapidly pricing in a lot of the fundamental things you and I have been focused on that the rest of the cryptocurrency industry has been straight up ignoring. To me, with regulations coming in, with governments and big banks stepping in and adopting this industry, it is only a matter of time for it to become so obvious that this industry is more than just a retail playground, an NFT, a Bored Ape hype cycle thing. What we're going to see is people starting to understand that there is real utility here, and players like Ripple have been leading the way since 2012. Guys, ultimately, this is what I believe causes XRP to skyrocket against Bitcoin, just like it has every time before in the past. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does mean so much. And for now, Mickle out.